And we've got our icon that we've used before. Now, I want you to take note of the following. If I go and I go over here, I make forward 4. Well, it's, yeah, 4. Forward 4. Then I'm going to go right turn. And remember, I'm going to right turn 135. I'm going to go like this. Watch. Forward and 135. I can go like that. Or I can go forward 4. Then I'm going to do a right turn 90 degrees, because remember, we're doing a right angle triangle. So if I go like that, forward 4, right. Okay. I'll just start again. There was a mistake on my part. Thank you for laughing. I hope I don't laugh when you make mistakes, because that would be a very bad teacher. Very good teachers, when a child makes a mistake, you just kind of, don't worry, guy, you're still going to do brilliantly, and everyone can make mistakes. All right, so it's if someone does make a mistake, I don't mind you guys laughing at me if I make a mistake, but please don't do it to each other, because if you do laugh when someone makes a mistake, they become very scared to do anything. They will be very reluctant to try anything, and they become scared. We don't want any of you to be scared to try things, because then you don't become a good learner. All right, so don't laugh at people who make mistakes. All right, forward 3. Watch carefully. I'm going to go forward 3. Could you stop talking? Look where it is. Now I'm going to make a turn to the right, which would be on this side, and I'm going to go turn 135. So I'm going to go right turn, RT, 135, and I'm going to go like this. So let's just play it again. And then I'm going to teach you a little bit of maths, and we want to work out what is the distance from that point to that point. Now, you know, watch carefully, 4, 3, and that distance is going to be found by the following formula. So I'm going to see if I can just show you this. I haven't really got it, but if you work out 4 squared, what's 4 times 4? Let me just see if I can open up a notepad. It's a little bit easier to show. Mr. Bradley, a bit of working out here. So we know that this side is 4. So 4 times 4 is? Okay, now in computer code, if you see this, some of you might not understand when you see this sign over here, it's called a little caret. I think that's what they called it. I could be wrong. I'll just see if I can find it now. You see that little mark there? If you see this, 4, and that funny little caret over there, that little mark there, that means 4 times 4. If you guys had to draw it, it would be like 4 squared. Have you learned that in maths? 4 times 4 equals 16. So we know that that's 16. Then the other side was a 3. What's 3 times 3? So 3 caret 3 to the power of 3 is 9. All right, now if you take this side, it would be if you take the square root. Have you guys learned about square roots? If I had to use my calculator, the square root of what's 16 plus 9? What is that? 25. Good. So if we take the square root of 25, I'll just show you. 25. And the square root is which 2 numbers times each other give us 25? Well, we know equals 5 times 5. So the answer is that this line over there, from there to there, is going to be 5. All right. So watch carefully. Let's see if that's correct. I hope it's correct. Otherwise, I'm going to quickly go off the YouTube. Just now, the whole of the YouTube phones in and says, Mr. Bradley, you don't even know your mathematics. And then they're going to be complaining about our school and say, well, that teacher was teaching and didn't even know his mathematics. So watch. Let's move this. And I'm going to go right turn. So we're going to go up 4, right turn 90. Let's just play this code. 4, 90. And then I'm going to go type in forward, and it should be 5. If I go forward 5, it should give us exactly the distance from where it is to that point right in the corner there. Let's try 120. Would 126 work? We'll try and we'll see. 126, and we'll make it forward 5. And this code should bring the whole thing together. Watch there. Wow, that's perfect. So not exactly perfect. Look over there. So we've got a right angle triangle. Can you guys see that this formula? Let's just have a look at the formula. If you take that side is 4, 4 times 4 is 16, plus that side, 3 times 3 is 9, because that one is 3. Then you add them together, and then you find the square root. Which two numbers are going to give that number over there? Now, if you use your calculator, you can find the square root. I'll show you how to do that quickly. Get in. Can you see this? Did you guys learn about square roots at all? You did? Oh, that's great. Okay, so, yeah. 127. Okay, 125. And then we want to see the sign over here. Guys, look at the sign over here on your calculator. All of your calculators would have it. That means square root. So if I go like this, look. Okay, what was it? 125. Okay, 11.18. That doesn't look right. Let's just cancel that. Oh, guys, it's not 125. 5 times 5 is 25. Okay, there's square root 5. Look, our answer is correct. So if I had 125, then the square root would be 11 point something. All right, so you got it. When you use your calculator, you're going to type in, if I want to work out what's the square root of 8, then I go, square root of 8 is 2.828, that long number over there. Right. Your maths teachers are going to go over this with you. Right, back to Purple Mash. Now watch. This is important. Guys, watch. Select this. Now, when you move your pointer over the blue part, over the selection, the blue part is called the selection because I've taken my mouse, dragged it with my left mouse button, and I've selected this bit of code. Right click, and I'm going to cut. And we know that that is a right angle triangle. So I'm going to go plus on that button over there. I'm going to call this triangle. And then I'm going to go here. And I've got the code stored now. So now I'm going to bring in a movement. I'm going to go triangle. Watch carefully. I'm going to go left turn. 25. Forward. 3. Could you stop talking? And then I'm going to call triangle. So I'm going to go like that. Watch, let's just see how it looks. Move this over here. So it goes like that. Okay, so I'm just getting that shape. But if I bring in a repeat, so I'm going to go RPT, left turn, and then I'm going to go 50 times. Let's make it 56 times. And we're going to put our list, and we've got our procedure over there, triangle. Watch. I'm going to start it again. And then I'm almost finished, and you guys can go, and I'm going to speed it up so you can see it a bit faster. Look at the design that came out. All right, it's quite a beautiful design, but I don't like the fact that the green is so indistinct. It's just so boring. If I make it like this, set, watch over here, set, pen color, black. And if I make it set, pen size, the nib of the pen to 5, it should be perfect. Now, if I do it, it's going to look a lot better. Look at that. Oh, much more beautiful. Black stands out. All right, so look at that. I've got an interesting design coming here. And that's come solely through using a right-angled triangle. All right, so I want all of us, we're going to try to do an interesting design using a right-angled triangle. Now, if you want to copy this code, watch here. Selection. I'm selecting it, cutting it again, and then I'm going to go call this my drawing. So this is my actual artwork. Art, Let's just call it art, which is my drawing. Right click, paste. And then we know that one of these is going to be made. So if I go like that and I call art, it's going to draw it. And I can even do this. Left turn. Two. Oh, I wanted to show you this. Pen up. Do you know what pen up means? Mustn't draw. Forward. 2, 1. Left turn. 90. And then I'm going to go, then it must go pen down, and then it must go art. And then it must draw art. Okay, so I'm going to repeat this. So watch carefully. I'm going to go RPT, repeat. Let's make it 500 times. I don't know how long that'll go. And then I'm going to put this pen up and all of this in square brackets, as Python would do. And it should come up with a rather interesting design. Okay, so we're going to have this left turn, probably going to need to be there. Let's see. Look at this. Right, and it'll come up when it gets to the end. It'll come and it'll bring in something a little bit different, and it'll change. It won't just do what I did last time. Look, it's making another one, and it's slightly different. Okay, it's a little bit too busy, so let's just change our code. If I go over here and I make this forward 3, it might make it a little bit different and a bit more exciting. So you get the one on top a little bit of a distance from the other one. Let's have a look at that. I hope it's going to work. Don't want to disappoint you. Okay, so you see it's making another one over here. It's making another one. All right. Oh, someone was phoning me. Look at that, guys. So what you're having is a art piece. It's drawing lots and lots of lines. All right, so what's very, very important in this lesson is more, I want you to be the first class to work out the hypotenuse, which is the longer side of the triangle, by using whatever you can to work out that. So if I could ask that, you're going to use, remember you're going to work out what that 5 was. You don't have to use the same as I'm using here. You can use, like, look, if I change this to be 6, I'll make it big, 6 and 3. Now, you know that if you get your calculator, what's 6 times 6? Okay, let's just clear this. 36. And what is 3 times 3? So plus 9 equals, and we're going to get 45 square root 6.7. So we're going to go 6.7 would be forward 6.7. I'm not sure if it'll still come up with the same, if it'll come with that it'll meet in the same place. Let's just see. Oh, look, it's